Okay, so let us continue the discussion. So decile, second example. So this time, heights in centimeters of grade 7 student. So nakatable na din to, kagaya nung kanina example ng decile. So again, decile pa rin po tayo. So these are the data, naka-height na po siya at yung frequency. Ibig sabihin ilan yung students yung nakakuha ng ganong height. So ang ating hahanapin is 7th decile. Then after natin makita, we have to interpret the value. So let's start. Okay, so yan. We have here class boundaries and cumulative frequency. So, ang atin pong, since sa problem natin is walang nakasulat kung ilan, di ba? Walang nakasulat kung 50 and so on. So, dito natin sa frequency malalaman kung ilan po ba yung student. So, ito po ay 90. So, check natin. I-add lang natin 5 plus 8 and so on. So, the sum of the frequency is equal to 90. So, for the class boundaries, ayan. So, 145, since ito po ay whole number, so 0.5 ang gagamitin natin. I-minus natin ang 0.5 sa 145, 148, hanggang dito sa 175. And then, 0.5 din po ang gagamitin natin. Dito naman sa second. Dito sa 147, 150, hanggang 177. So, kung kanina is subtraction, dito po is addition. Kaya tayo nakakuha ng class boundaries na 144.5 to 147.5. Ganun lang. Subtraction, add, subtract, and so on. And then, for the frequency, we have the given na 5, 8, 10, hanggang dito sa 2. So, para makuha natin yung cumulative frequency, just copy the first number, then add. 5 plus 8, 13, 13 plus 10, 23, 23 plus 17, 40, and so on. Kailangan po i-tame yung ating last number sa cumulative frequency at ito pong ating sum of the frequency. So, since same naman sila, ibig sabihin, tama yung add ninyo. Okay, next natin is yung paghahanap na po ng ating A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so may tayo, may interval kasi wala naman sinabi na interval. So tayo yung magko-compute. So ang A natin is 63. Kaya po nakuha yung 63. 7 kasi 7th decile times 90 divided by 10. Kaya po 10 kasi nga decile. So 63. So hanapin natin dun sa ating data, sa ating table, saan po ba nakapaloob si 63? So 63 ay dito kay 55 and 67. So 55 and 67. So sa ilalim ni 55, we have 159.5 to 162.5. So yung unang number ang ating gagamitin para sa letter B. So ang letter B natin is 159.5. Yan natin. Okay, correct. 159.5 ang ating letter B. Ang letter C natin is yung unang number. Diba? So, 55. So, yung ating letter C. Ang letter D natin, yung katapat ni 67 sa frequency. Ayun, 12. Kaya 12 ang ating letter D or yung ating frequency of the decile class. And then for letter E, yung interval, so alam nyo na yan kung paano kumuha ng interval. So pwede po dito, any po dito sa class boundaries at dito sa heights. So pwede itong 147.5 minus 144.5. Okay, so 3. Diba? Or pwede rin dito, 175 minus 172 is also 3. So, ang ating interval is 3. Kapag nakuha na natin ang ating A, B, C, D, at E, pwede na tayong mag-substitute. So, 159.5 plus 63 minus 55 over 12 times 3. So, 63 minus 55 is 8 divided by 12 times 3 is 2. And then 2 plus 159.5 is 161.5. So the seventh decile of 161.5 means that 70% because seventh decile of the 90 high school students have heights less than or equal to 161.5 centimeters. So ito po ay 90. Okay, 90 high school students. So yun class ang ating examples for deciles. Ngayon, proceed na tayo sa percentiles. Percentiles are values that divide a set of data into 100 equal parts. So yan, P sub 1 and so on. So the relationship among median, quartiles, deciles, and percentiles is illustrated in the diagram below. Ayan, so as you can see, ang ating median nga po is second quartile. Ang ating fifth decile is also median, also second quartile. At ang ating 50th percentile is, syempre, median, second quartile, at fifth decile. Yan. So, same lang din po. Yun nga lang, ang ilalim nito is 100. Kasi nga, percentiles. So, ganun din. Ang R, nagre-represent po siya kung ano yung hinahanap. Then, lower boundary of the percentile class, ganun na, PC na kasi percentile. Sum of the frequency, cumulative frequency of the lower class next to the percentile class. Then, frequency of the percentile class and class interval. Okay, so example, the table below shows the scores in the grade 10 mathematics. Ano yan? The table below shows the scores in grade 10 math of 70 students. So, yan, 70. Specify po dito na 70. So, i-check natin kung 70 nga po ba ito. And these are the data. So, 40 to 44 daw na score. Tatlo ang nakakuha. So, 45 to 49 ay 6. Ayan. And then, ang ating hahanapin is 25th percentile at 90th percentile. Then, interpret the values. Okay, so, ito na po yun. So, class boundaries and cumulative frequency. So, since whole number, so 0.5 ang ating gagamitin para makuha yung class boundaries. And then sa cumulative frequency, kagaya lang din ng quartiles at ang deciles. Isulat yung first number and then just add, kailangan ay magkagaya yung last number at yung sum of the frequency. Then after nya, natin na pong hanapin yung ating A, B, C, D, and E. So 25, kasi nga po yun yung hinahanap R, 25. So, 17.5. So, ang 17.5 ay sa pagitan ng 11 at ng 18. So, 11 at 18, sa ilalim po ng 11 is 54.5. Okay, kaya yung ating letter B. And then, yung unang numbers sa kanilang dalawa is yung 11. Kasi nga, 11 to 18, dun po nakapaloob si 17.5. Kaya yun yung ating letter C, is 11. Ang letter D natin is yung katapat po ni 18 sa frequency which is 7. Then for letter I, our interval is pwedeng sa boundaries kumuha, pwede din dito sa ating data. So, any po, kahit alin dito. So, 94.5 minus 89.5, we have 5. Or pwede rin dito, 75 minus 70 is also 5. Then after nyan, we will just substitute. So, 54.5 plus the quantity of 17.5 minus 11 over 7 times 5. And then, ganun lang po ulit. So, 4.643 plus 54.5, we have 59.14. So, ibig sabihin, 25% of the students got scores less than or equal to 59.14. In interpreting test scores, 25% is the percentile rank and 59.14 is the percentile point of score of interest. Okay, 25% of the students. Kasi nga, 25th percentile yung ating hinahanap. Ibig sabihin, 25% is the percentile rank. Pero, ang percentile point po natin is yung 59.14. 40. So, ganyan po yung pag-i-interpret. So, dito naman, 90. 90 naman po yung hinahanap natin na R. Okay, kaya 90 times 70 over 100. So, yun pa rin yung data. Diba? So, ang tingnan na lang natin dito is yung 63. So, punta tayo sa data. Saan po ba nakapaloob si 63? So, dito kay 61 at kay 64. So, sa ilalim po ni 61, yung unang number dito sa class boundaries is 84.5. So, ibig sabihin, ang letter B natin doon is 84.5. And then, ang letter C natin diyan is yung unang number, which is yung 61. So, yun yung letter C. Ang letter D natin is yung katapat po ni 64 sa frequency, which is yung 3. Tingnan nga natin. Okay, tama. 84.5 and then 61 and 3. And then our interval is yung subtraction po ng pwedeng sa class boundary at pwede din naman dito sa ating scores mismo. Okay, basta yung magkasunod lang. Yung mataas muna syempre na number bago yung mababa. Then after nyan, atin na pong i-substitute. So 84.5 plus the quantity of 63 minus 61 over 3 times 5. And then 63 minus 61 divided by 3 times 5, 3.33. Then we will just add. So we have, i-add natin yung 84.5. So makakakuha tayo ng 87.83. Ibig sabihin, this means that 90% of the students got scores less than or equal to 87.83. Okay, 90% po kasi nga 90th percentile. Okay, pwede din naman lagyan natin ito na in interpreting test, of course, 90% is the percentile rank and 87.83 is the percentile point of score or score of interest. Okay, so yun lang class. Yun yung kabuuan ng ating quartiles, deciles, and percentiles. That's it. So group data na agad yan class. Okay? Ang ungroup kasi is mas madali. Kaya dito tayo sa, syempre, sa group data. So yun lamang.